God is the author of your story, and He's not finished writing yet. God says, I am so happy at how you have handled things this week. You have experienced pain, but you kept your faith in me. The victory will be yours. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Even in times of struggle, remember that God is shaping your life for something greater. When we put God first, everything else falls into their proper place. Type Amen in the comment box and watch this full video if you love Jesus. What is coming for you is not just the same cycle repeating. You are not trapped repeating the past. You are bringing an end to these old ways with quiet confidence for your own well-being and for those who follow. This shift, this sacred turning, was recognized by me the instant you chose to listen, to heal, and to release the pain. I saw that decision, my precious child, and now something unique and special is beginning to emerge through your life. The journey of your life is now destined for elevation. What was intended to cause you pain will become for your benefit. Your name is being spoken in places you haven't visited. Blessings are forming in areas unseen by you. And hearts are prepared to receive the genuine person you are. The one who no longer conceals yourself, who doesn't lessen your presence to comfort others. You are growing into the fullness of what I designed you to be. My beloved one, you are not simply observing wonderful events. You are the channel through which wonderful events occur. Your moment has arrived. Those who doubted you will now see me raising you. And you, my precious, resilient, cherished child, will go forward with inner stillness. Not because challenges won't appear, but because nothing can remove you from the safety of my hand. I have more to share with you. All that I have revealed until this point, the truths uncovered, the concealed matters brought to view, the unseen deeds made known, none of it was solely concerning others. This entire communication from its beginning was intended to stir you, my child, not to dwell on your wounds or the times you were disappointed, but to awaken you to who you are, your genuine self, the one I formed when it was just us, the one I named before creation existed, the one I marked with a destiny that cannot be erased. For too long, you haven't grasped the full measure of what resides within you. At times, you may have lessened yourself to avoid making others uneasy. You may at times have entered dim places and lowered your own brightness to belong. You may have sometimes remained silent about your convictions to prevent conflict. You may have at times tolerated poor treatment, mistaking it for affection. You may have permitted people to stay in your life beyond their time, simply fearing the outcome if they departed. And through these actions, my cherished child, gradually, quietly, and with pain, you began to shed parts of your true self. But I am summoning you back now, my beloved, back into alignment with me, back to the power I placed within you, back to the clear radiance of your authentic self. I did not create you to remain concealed. You were not brought forth to simplify things for others through silence. You were made to push against the shadows simply by being. This is your nature, a source of light, a signpost of my nearness. You extended grace to others, my child, even while bearing unseen wounds. You clung to hope even when all seemed dim around you. What they witnessed was not frailty. They saw something holy, something of me residing within your human limits. This impacted them profoundly, for that kind of true, unwavering concern cannot be analyzed. It must be felt. And now, my beloved child, this nature you carry is what sets you apart. You have asked me, What is the next step? My reply is plain yet deeply significant. You continue onward, not pursuing vengeance and not constructing walls, but moving with calm inner power. This stillness accompanies you always. It requires no validation or conflict. It simply dwells within you. You are not required to answer every difficulty. You do not need to defend your being. Your forward movement will make its own statement. But pay close attention, my child. There is a single request I make of you now. Keep your heart receptive. Yes, you felt pain. Yes, a limit was violated. But do not permit that suffering to make you withdraw from where connection might occur. Let me be your refuge. Let my presence shield you. Let truth be your compass. For this burden is not yours to bear. It never truly belonged to you. This is why the darkness fought so hard to quiet your voice, to pull your focus away, to make you tired, to cause you to doubt your worth, to feel unnoticed, unimportant. If they could not shatter you, they aimed to impede your pace. But it is too late for that attempt. You are awake now. Within your spirit, your heart, your comprehension, you are completely conscious. Now that you perceive things with clarity, my child, returning to self-doubt is simply not possible. You understand now that the periods you spent waiting were getting you ready. The paths that did not open were keeping you from harm. Your sorrow often gave voice to the silent feelings of others. The moments when you felt lost were putting you exactly where you needed to be. And this very instant, my beloved, this message reaching you is a definite signal. It confirms your inner knowing was not mistaken. Your capacity to sense things deeply wasn't a frailty. It was perceiving through my sight. Things are shifting around you because you have shifted within, my precious one. Because you chose to mend what was broken, to release past hurts, to remain open. I have witnessed and honored that choice. The moment you heard this with a humble spirit, not a proud one, the moment you chose kindness instead of bitterness, something significant was marked for you in my awareness. And now what was meant to bring you low will lift you higher. The challenge intended to test you will become the way I am revealed. What you have lived through will serve as a guide for someone else to find their freedom. Your name is being spoken to souls I have prepared, people you do not yet know. Ways forward are appearing for you before you even arrive at them. Spaces are being made ready for the person you are now, the one who doesn't hide, doesn't settle, doesn't fear. You are not returning to how you were before. You're not moving backward. You are not trying to fit where you don't belong. That former self is gone, and in its place is the true you, shaped by difficult times, surrounded by my favor. The one who doesn't just see wonderful things happen, but is a wonder yourself. My beloved child, chosen and brave, you will walk ahead with a deep peace that comes from knowing this truth. You were never unprotected. You were always held secure by my presence. Now go, my cherished one, not afraid, not hurrying, but with quiet certainty. For I go ahead of you, and I walk beside you. Yes, even now I am near, watching over your every movement, making the way clear, speaking truth when the world's noise is loud. Although these words have been shared, your spirit needs this final sense of my closeness. More than just words, feel my warmth. I am still holding you, still surrounding you, because I know the weight you have carried. It was more than just feeling let down or lost. It was the quiet ache within you, the waiting, the questioning. And the reality is this: what you would have given willingly, they sought to lessen. Not because you were lacking, but because you were full, too bright, too authentic. And being authentic makes some uneasy. It shows them things about themselves they are not ready to face. I understand what it is like to be misunderstood. You are feeling things deeply, seeing beyond the surface, sensing things before they occurred, being the one who feels a presence when no one is seen and senses the true meaning behind empty words. You were never just anxious. You were sensing with my awareness. What you hold is not being too sensitive. It is seeing through my perspective. I made you this way on purpose, my child. Your spirit is connected to what cannot be perceived. Your inner self is made to sense what others miss. That is why this message is for you. Not for everyone, not for those who judge, but for you. Because deep inside you have always known you were different, set aside, chosen by me. And now you are receiving something. Not praise from others, not awards, but a quickening from me. You are moving at a different pace. Now time feels different. The things that seem far away will happen quickly. Paths that were blocked will open easily. You are moving forward with my strength. My child, the brightness within you is not quiet. It stirs things up. It brings things into the open. It leads others to face what is real inside them, whether they wish to or not. This is not something you caused. This is not something you carry blame for. It is not your task to fix what they keep hiding from. But my precious child, you are meant to keep lifting yourself up no matter what, to keep showing your inner glow even when the space around you feels dim, to keep moving with love even when the love you give isn't returned as you expected. Each time you felt let down, it built the firmness you have now. Every question that had no answer taught you how to listen more closely for my voice. You stand now in the very time all your struggles were leading you toward. When your quiet presence speaks volumes, when the settled calm within you shows everyone that I am truly here, there is no need for you to reveal what they did. No need to send those words you formed inside you many times. No need to show them you are aware of their actions. You simply need to keep living, keep breathing, keep walking alongside my will. Amen.